see also the process of decentralization started, and also the process of feudalism in India began at a very high speed right from the era of Gupta and Vakataka period. That's exactly what we are supposed to write in this particular question. Then you have the last question here in the ancient India, that is the discovery of monsoons by Hippalus gave a new direction to Indo-Roman trade during the Satavahana period. That's correct in fact. See, monsoon was discovered by Hippalus around 45 AD around C around, and because of that only it actually gave a huge boost to the interstate trade through the sea route area. And the sea route area was used by the Europeans to connect with the Indians also. So there was a huge amount of trade that used to take place between India and the Roman Empire, and that is the reason why the scholars like Pliny and Plutarch, etc., they have talked about at a great length about this particular issue of the Roman trade with India. There are many sites like Arikamedu, alright, in South India, where we have found huge number of the Roman coins, alright. There also in the regions like you can say in the regions of Kerala and regions of the Tamil Nadu, we have found some major sites where we have got a huge number of the Roman coins, Roman gold coins found over there. That establishes the fact that there was a very well established trade relationship between India and Roman Empire. Especially Roman Empire used to be the importer of many of the goods from India, especially like silk textiles, the spices and other raw materials from India. Of course, from India used to import very less amount of things from Roman Empire, but definitely India used to import the slaves, the women slaves, and also the gold from the Roman Empire. That's what actually even Pliny and Plutarch also verifies this particular aspect. Alright, and Pliny has also given a sort of a remorseful description about this particular Indo-Roman trade, because according to Pliny, every household in Roman Empire, they used to have the Indian made textiles, and even the women of Roman Empire, they used to wear very short dresses which was made from the Indian textiles only, silk textiles only. So that's the reason why he also has criticized this trade in the context of also degenerating the entire morality of the women of Roman Empire also. This is what actually Pliny has given the entire descriptions of this particular trade relationship between India and Roman Empire. So you have to explain these all ideas also very elaborately. Fine. So this is all given very clearly in the context of in the book also of D.N. Jha, that is Ancient India Introductory Outline, very clearly. But that's what actually was the basic idea about this particular question. Fine. So now see, having discussed about the these all questions. In fact, we have discussed almost you can say 8 to 9 questions briefly. But these all questions were asked in 2019 main examination from ancient India. Fine, apart from the map. So map is always asked. You know that map nature has changed. Of course, the map is not to be written in the context of already they gave the options to you that you have to simply mark it out that which was a big temple site. One is a big temple site, you have to mark it out, this one particular part, you have to explain about which was the particular big temple site, whether it's Nachna Kuthar or another site, and that is what you have to explain about those sites in 30 words. Fine. So it is 50 marks question, and you are supposed to answer almost around 20, 20 maps in this particular manner. So there are 20 maps here, and you have to write it down, all those 20 maps in 30 words only. That's what actually you are supposed to do in as far as mapping is concerned. So mapping has a little become easier now. Alright, only thing you have to do that, you have to get the information about those sites. That is more than sufficient. And for that I am having the entire stuff to support all of you in the mapping classes also. Alright. So with this I am concluding this session, and in the next session we will discuss about the questions of medieval India and so on, like modern and also then world history. Fine. Thank you then. See you all again shortly. Bye bye. Take care.